Thank you so much for this comment. Hey, baby. Thank you so much for this comment. To be honest with you all, I never knew what this series was going to be about. I didn't know you all was going to even like the series. There were some people before I even started the series and I mentioned it that said that they was not going to follow me no more. They wasn't going to listen to it. All I knew is that I was being nudged to do a series about witchery simply because I've been called a witch before. People with melanated skin, even from New Orleans, Louisiana, that look like me, often talked about witches and found their face up about the idea of hoodoo and voodoo, spiritual practices that I knew were mystical and divine and sacred, that predate religion, I knew I was going to get like the Ryans of the world, the people that come forth and just tell me that I work for the devil, that I'm the Satan of the world, that I'm low frequency, but I am who I say I am. With knowing all of that, I still chose the road less traveled by and put myself out there simply because I know who I am. Simply because those words that they speak to me is being returned back to them. Because I already sat with myself. Because I already know the totality of God. I've already studied and showed myself to be approved. And I rightly divided the word that's true and spoke to my soul, my inner being. And I did this here particular series to be a blessing to somebody who's just uncertain, who have that thought, who's about to wake up from the great sleep and slumber and needed some direction. And I offered it for free on my TikTok platform. But after this here, it's going to be a paywall. And behind the paywall will be powerful spells based upon your blood type. Because your blood has memory. We all are part of the body of Christ. We're different members based upon our bloodline. The biblical text talked about this here too. Not marrying into this bloodline and the power of the blood and the sacrificial offerings, right? Honor your mother and father. I look at that to be honoring your bloodline that you stem from. And then the spell work that I will be having behind this paywall, it will be based upon your blood type in hopes to help you manipulate energy the best way that you already know how, by your bloodline. This also will be available on my website, solidarypub.org. But on the paywall, the way you get behind the paywall here on TikTok is to subscribe to my TikTok subscription. You got to go to my profile and see the word subscription and subscribe. It's going to cost, because I don't want this here sacred information to be for the masses. This might be a smaller group of people because everybody like that free.com, right? But when you're ready to really tap into the totality of God and really sit in the essence of your true power and understand the biblical text when it says it gives you power, love, and sound mind, when you really ready to implement those forces, you click on one of my links and stay connected. Until then, it was an honor that you called me for to be here, that you called me for from your subconscious mind to sup with you in your grand awakening as it pertains to witchery and mystical practices, to find out the power that's in your blood, not Jesus' blood, your blood, because it is written you are God. And I know that you are the Christ conscious one. You see, the reason why I don't care about what other people think about me is because I understand that I am the I am. And in the totality of the I am, it goes through cycles, just like David writing the Psalms of David. So what I'm saying here is that it's a necessary cycle, a necessary moment in time where you're going to be like David, where you're going to want God to destroy everything, right? Where you're going to want to know your power and your might, right? Where you're going to be having moments where you're going to practice your own magic. Where you're going to be telling God to destroy this and take this away. Where you're going to be wanting to destroy some things, just like David. But then comes along a moment in time where David said, create in me a clean heart. You see, it's levels to this thing called consciousness. It's levels. So for the people that's judging me because I'm teaching people on the Psalm of David level, okay, go on and judge me. But he who is without sin, that's equal to he who has never been out of alignment with himself. Why don't you cast the first stone? But until then, I'm going to teach these people the power within them, just like David had to figure out the power within him in that allegory text. All on a journey to getting to know themselves, to understand, wait, hold up here. Love, though, is the most powerful form of energy there is. Creating me a clean heart. Woo!
In order for my heart to get clean, though, it had to be a little dirty. It had to be a little vengeful. It had to be, it had to hold some resentment. It had to have some grief up in there. It had to have some anger up in there. But wait. I have to have that in order to get to the cleanliness, right? Created me now a clean heart. And this how you get to the next level. There's levels to this. So the next level will be the Chosen One series. If you haven't seen that series, I urge you to go sup with me over there, because I can meet you wherever you are. I understand all is God, vibrating at different frequencies. Some people ain't open-minded enough to understand that. Pastor never was open-minded enough. Church never was open-minded enough. We got to get to a space where people are open-minded enough. Your therapist sometimes ain't even open-minded enough. Your doctor ain't even open-minded enough. They'll call your healing a miracle because they ain't open-minded enough to the totality of God. But all is God, baby. All is God. Let me go. Okay.